Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Open Some Packs. Today I have these two bicycle decks. One's called Still Life and one's called Balloon Jungle. Why are you doing these? Well, this one was really expensive and I'm like, why is that so expensive? It's a bicycle deck, so we know it's made by USPCC. This is designed by Johnny Wham, playingcards.com, and then this is playingcarddecks.com, and then this is, you can see it right there on the left, and then this is a playingcarddecks.com. I guess they designed it as well, and I like these kinds of decks. That's why I wanted to do them. I'm like, I've been doing a lot of elaborate decks and a lot of, like, you know, designer decks. And by designer, I mean like cardist decks, you know, like where they're very bold. You know, like these, Knox, Fontaine. And I have these here because I constantly use those too. You know, but I like decks like this, like kind of like this one. And I use these a lot as examples in my video because the stock on this is phenomenal. Probably one of the best stocks I've ever used. It's a unicorn deck. But yeah, and I like this kind of stuff. And I want to show you, like, let's see. So I've shown you all this. This is my deck. I like this kind of stuff. That's my little guy. And this is printed with USPCC. And I'm doing a new deck. And I wanted to start doing decks like this. And decks that I like, personally, that aren't probably on the top like cardist and magic things, like these kinds of decks which people buy, like if you go to like a lot of the big stores, you'll see this. And then you have the underground stuff. Think of it kind of like mainstream and then indie music. And I've been doing a lot of indie stuff, and so I do some mainstream stuff, but this is like this is the kind of deck that I don't understand and I really like. I don't know if that makes any sense. Because it's based on balloons. It's such a neat idea. And I've seen some pictures. I don't know that much about it. I was like, oh, don't look at all of them. And this one, I'd seen pictures of this, and the back design on this is awesome. So let's get started so I don't keep blabbing. But yeah, a lot of this is leading up to, I'm going to do a video in the future. For those of y'all that watch, thanks for watching. Hope you like playing cards as much as I do, because I love playing cards. And I like all kinds of cards. I like card games and things like this. You know, like Magic and Pokemon and all that. So I'm going to start. Oh, I didn't show you all the steel before I slashed it. Sorry about that. I'm sitting here talking. And I love pumpkin stuff like this. Oh, my birthday's in October. And I have like these memories of, like, you know, when fall starts, the smells and everything. And I'm a sucker for pumpkins. I love it. It's like the most beautiful squash, or whatever you want to, melon. That's a melon. That's a squash. Is a watermelon a squash? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that much about plants, but you can see the face there. I guess everything is made with fruits, and everything in this one's made with balloons. So, all right. United States Playing Card Company. So I'm assuming it's standard USPC. Maybe it's thin crushed. I don't know. You can only do thin crush if you make at least 2,500 of the deck, just so you know. Oh, but I was telling you, so I'm doing a new deck, and I want to start showing stuff with, like, characters and things like this. And I have a bunch of decks like that. And okay, so this is a pretty standard Joker, it looks like. Okay, very interesting. It's clear that it's a Joker. I don't know if I like this Joker. I like that there's fruits in there. That's kind of cool. We'll leave those out. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool ace. See, I love stuff like this. You know? And there's some really good classic cards that have back designs with these fruits and vegetables and things like this. And they're really cool. And I love this. There's something about this kind of art that always gets me. Cool. Okay, so the two of spades is berries. Blackberries. We have a blackberry bush in the backyard. Can you see them? We have many blackberry bushes, actually. I ran over it with a lawnmower, and then it grew back. What? See, this is what I'm talking about. You're playing card games, you're not going to be paying attention. That's so good. I didn't expect that. Oh my god. That's a creature, man. This is... I didn't expect. This is phenomenal. Look at this. This is why I'm doing this review. I didn't expect the Jack. It's like I'm so mad at you. Oh my goodness. And they're being made with like vegetable. Dude, that's so good. A+. You know, the Jokers could have been this. I'm just saying. Like, that's totally a curveball. Like, what? You know? It's like you're hanging out with someone and they just say some random things like, I bought a jet yesterday. What? Like, how did you buy a jet? That's what that feels like. It's like this left field, and then you have this amazing king. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm excited. This is already in my top. This has instantly reached my top 10. And we haven't even looked at the back design yet. Okay, the strawberry. Ace of strawberries. The diamonds are strawberries. Cool. Okay, and I like this like parchment paper like feel. Who's been doing that? There's King's Wild Project has been doing a lot of that stuff, like these colors. Okay, that's good. So I'm probably not gonna laugh as much anymore because the first one really was a curveball. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just gonna be like one card that had that, you know, like the box cover. I literally did not expect that. Love it. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? That's probably my favorite one so far. Can you... like, that is so scary. Oh, I love it. It's like, it reminds me of the Muppets, too. You know? Oh, y'all, these are fantastic. This deck, by the way, was really expensive. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I was going to pick that up. Because, you know... bicycle people do these are designed and then they get the bicycle brand. Oh, by the way, these are, it looks like grapes, plums. Do y'all know? I can't tell what that is. I think it's a plum. Yeah, plums maybe. Oh, cool. Okay, here we go. Oh, can y'all hear the cars outside? My goodness. This mic picks up everything. My stomach might make a guest appearance, too. Okay, cool. Jack of Hearts. And then we got raspberries. For the hearts. And a double, looks like. And a playingcards.com. Is it collectible? Oh, it's collectibleplayingcards.com. Cool, I never heard of y'all. I'm going to check y'all out after this. And the back design. That is... I love this back design. A+. This deck, already, like I said, in my top 10 favorites. Oh, yeah, and it's US. Yeah, this is quality. This deck was pretty pricey. Are they in the UK? Do y'all know? I'm going to have to find out. After this video, I'm going to go. Let's see. Yeah, they're modern. Which is cool. I think they're modern, or maybe they're traditional. I always get that messed up. It doesn't really bother me, because I'm going to start to Pharaoh anyways. Oh, whoa. Yo, this deck is cool. The face is really... It threw me for a loop. It's weird too when I do cardistry because of the setup. My hands are like in this weird position, so it's so. Usually I do the cardistry back here, but you can't see it. So doing it out there, I guess I should practice with my arms extended. Oh yeah, this is a good deck, y'all. I bet you this looks good too when you lay it out. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we haven't done a fan. I know y'all like fan. Oh, the fan looks good too. Right? The colors are so good. Good job, collectibleplayingcarddecks.com. Good job. You've made one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite decks. A+. All right, now this one's playingcarddecks.com. and they did the balloon one. And I remember I saw one, like a little dog. By the way, I met this magician. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do another video soon, and it's going to be on Magic Castle cards. It's going to be after this one. Be on the lookout. And I met a guy once at this convention when I lived in California, and it was like a city convention, and he was doing balloon stuff. So he was a magician that would do balloon animals. And I was like, yeah, whatever, balloon animals. And my daughter was like, can I get a balloon animal? Because they were doing them for free because it was paid for by the city. This is USBCC, by the way. We walked over there. Oh, I'm probably going to tell the story twice. I'm sorry for those of y'all that listen, but it's such a good story. Look at that. That's a tree, and it's made out of balloons. He made this balloon. He made a unicorn, and he made two. Can't remember what the other one was. It was like a dog or something. But it was amazing. I was like, this is an art form. And it is an art form. You always see the one typical little dog, which I'm assuming we're going to see here in a bit. I'm guessing that's the back design. I think we're going to see that in a bit. Yeah. And I like these jokers. Look at that. That is not a curveball. I bought a jet. What? Who buys a jet? How could you afford a jet? Yeah, look at that. Let me bring those in. And at first they look like, I've seen people that do these decks with like cut out of paper. They do clay. They do all kinds of fun things. And balloons is like, that's next level. Like, whoa, balloons, huh? Okay, let's do it. And we'll look at the back design at the end. Unless we get to a double. Okay, so I guess the ace of spades is the tree. That is nice. I love this, by the way. There's no borders. Look at that. You can even see it right there. Love it. This is a great deck, too. Oh, look at those spades. Oh, I'm a sucker. My new deck actually has this kind of art in it. It's not balloons, but I'll show y'all. I'm going to do a video on it soon. I'm so busy, y'all. Oh, this is great. I'm so glad I got these two decks. They look just like standard little decks. Like, oh, yeah, colorful. No, these are phenomenal, y'all. Y'all shouldn't sleep on these. Look at that. Good job. Look at that. See, that's like, what is that paper? Origami? It's the same thing. Look at that. That's balloons, y'all. Crazy. Look at that. Cool. Oh. Remember how I've been saying the ace of diamonds has become, I'm starting to really like the ace of diamonds. My favorite is the ace of clubs, or the clubs are my favorite suit. I love the clubs. The diamonds look great. Oh, you can see, this is so good. I did not, and like I said, I saw pictures of this deck and I did not know what I love it when they do things like this. When they switch up how it's laid out. Did they do that on the other deck? I wasn't even paying attention. I was so by the faces. Little rabbits. Okay. What is that? A little monkey guy? Yeah. And then this is a bear. Oh, that's cool. That's clearly a mouse. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome, though, right? Look at the stripes. Oh, that's neat, too. Okay, so, the clubs. Doesn't that look good? This is such a fun deck. Again, both of these have reached my... I'm going to do... a little spoiler alert. I'm going to do my favorite decks. And this is in there. And this deck, I think it's like $9 now. It was pretty pricey, and then it went down, and then it went up, and then, it's like secondary market prices. I'm sorry if I'm going so fast. Oh, the hearts. Look at that. That looks good. And it's, and I don't know how many they printed of these. I'm pretty sure they're limited. And then there's the doubles. Oh, okay, so you get like a blank double and then a double. Cool. So we'll put that out like that. Yeah, these feel good. They're USPCC. We already know. These last forever. Oh, let me show you the back. Sorry. Bring it in. I like the other back design better. They're not really competing. I'm making them compete because I opened them together, but it's cool. You know what I like about this kind of back design? Positives. Actually, you know what? Take backs. I do like it because I'm going to use this deck for like things like this probably, you know, like cardistry. This move, I was actually, did you see that, what I just did? This is one where this is a move that, yeah, I think, did I come up with that move? Am I the inventor of that move? I'm sure someone has done it before. But I started doing this, and it looks good with, it's like a fidget, it's a fidget move or like an in-betweener when you're doing some other moves, you know? But things like that where you're doing twists. And also when you're doing, it looks good when you're doing that. Spring. There's decks that have like, you know, a circle in the middle or something, and they look, that kind of pattern looks really good. Let's see what the dribble's like. Yeah, the ink on these and the paper definitely feels thicker, which is good, because when you break this in, this bad boy is gonna get soft. Whoa! This thing's gonna get soft. Ah, and I've been getting so much dust over here too. Dang it! There goes that new deck feel. Yeah, cool. So I recommend both of these decks. I really recommend, for the price, this one right here. This one's way more affordable. I think, I could be wrong. For the quartz, this is, can you imagine, like, this is the kind of deck you break out Thanksgiving. Hey, y'all want to play some games? Let's play a game of poker or something. I don't know, some game. And you break that deck out, and you're gonna get conversations. It's and this one too. This is definitely one of those decks. Wow, these cards are. Look at that. Looks like they were miscut. They're not coming together. It might be the inks too. I've seen that happen before. Anyways, this deck feels good. Oh, I didn't fan. Sorry. Oh, the fan looks crazy. Like a tie-dye shirt. Yeah, that's the review. Thanks for watching. Love these two decks. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless all of you, and cheers!